guys doing?
Making ice cream! We're making ice cream. We're making an ice cream. We're using an ice cream maker to make ice cream. It's our ice cream maker.
Hey guys, what did you think of the ice cream?
Cold!
What do you think?
I like milking the cow.
It's day 10 of Life with Cal. It's been busy experimenting all this past week with various ways to use the cow's milk. Right now he's working on butter.
They say this is how you make butter.
He's trying washing it.
You know, I just don't.
Cheesecloth.
This is not a how-to video, that's for sure. This is probably like a how-to not video. Started with a bullet full of cream, and there's your butter. Pretty cool.
Not sure if we did it quite right.
Well, it's pretty good. And look, I'll make it into a butterfly. And stir it. Oh, not enough vinegar. So add a little bit more till the magic happens. This is cheese making, by the way. I think we got it. There we go. So that's kind of how you make cottage cheese. And then it's gonna sit here for 15 minutes. And the yellow, green stuff, that's the whey. That curds and whey.
We've been busy trying to figure out the best ways to keep Erica so that she's happy. We have a vet coming tomorrow to check her out, see if she's pregnant and if she has anything wrong. And he did an ultrasound to check her out. She's not pregnant. So that leaves us to figure out what kind of semen, bull semen straws we want to get. This is what you look at when you're looking at the website for, this is one of the websites he recommended. Guess what, guys? I have no idea what most of this stuff means. It's gobbledygook to me, and I can't find anything that tells me what anything means. I did notice a couple of things like A2A2. Okay, good. I know that we want A2A2. We're learning as we go. It's a big, fun, a new project, and happy to learn. But man alive, is that spreadsheet intimidating? I don't know what any of that stuff means. Nope, don't even know. And this is a more user-friendly one that I found. Here to milk Erica this morning. Ellie is here with me.
To milk Erica.
To milk Erica. Got lots of poops to clean up here. Yeah. You can see her udder is very dirty. Because she apparently pooped a couple times in her thing and rolled in it. So we're gonna start. We got all
with
her stuff.
cleaning her udder.
Yeah.
Goose. You just go from the top and you squeeze all the way down.
Yeah.
That.
And remember, don't stand right here where she could kick her leg and.
Good. You got to squeeze hard.
Careful.
You know what she's doing when she does that? When they eat, it goes in one stomach, and then they burp it up, and it goes in another stomach, and then they burp it up, and they chew it some
She
more.
has
and it goes
4
in another
stomachs.
So every time she's doing that, she's getting her food in one stomach and putting it into her mouth to chew it some more, and then she's going to put it in another stomach.
That's how I get into the cow barn, into the barn without getting myself shocked.
Someone's at the door.
That is our cow. She's at the door when we did. Why don't you out?
Silly. No, don't open the door. Dad's going to get
She broke the chain, I think.
her. She was in a stringed enclosure. Erica, what are you doing in the front yard? What are you doing? Are you lonely and thirsty? Your water is all the way back at your pen where you were supposed to be. Because she really likes the clover in the front, which she can't really get in the back. So I think that's why she keeps coming up here and to be by us, but there's just some foraging that she can get here that she can't get back in the back. We just had a really long milking session because Erica seemed to just have so much milk. She'd like let down again and again and again. So this morning we got 2 gallons, and just now 2 gallons. So her milk production has officially gone up a gallon. Okay, it's Memorial Day and it's about, I don't know, 9 o'clock or something like that. Let's do a reality check video. So this morning one of the chickens got killed because we forgot to let it out or close the door last night. And I came out here to milk, and it's hot, it's muggy, I have a million bug bites on me. Erica swats my tail, or swatted me in the face just now because it is getting wetter and wetter from all of her poop and pee and the rain that we had last night. What happened was the stanchion over here, it was over here as normal, but we've started to notice that it's getting slippery, and every time it gets slippery she kind of like can't find her footing. So this morning she tries to get up on the stanchion and just kind of slips right off one side, and to find her balance she put her foot on the other side of the stanchion, so she is straddle-legged on the inside here. That mat was not there, and she's just like, okay, now what do I do? She finally got back out, and then Nathan pushed the stanchion out of the way because he was so frustrated. And there's poo and pee pooling because we didn't level out the milking area, so it's just a muddy, yucky mess, muddy, poopy mess, even though we washed it off. But that's part of the problem, is that because we washed it off, it becomes even more wet and slippery. So the mats were a good idea, but they're not so helpful if it's not level underneath. And the stanchion is a great idea, but it's not so helpful if it doesn't have good stuff on the bottom of the stanchion for traction, and it needs to be a little bit wider. Gonna try and milk her like this, back to like day one. Only maybe we'll have a little bit more success because I can milk faster. That's the reality check of having a cow. 2 steps forward and 1 step back, I guess. And that's how you learn, right? But we're not gonna give up, and we're just gonna roll with the punches and realize that this is just growing pains. And take a deep breath and enjoy the solitude, and have a happy Memorial Day, hopefully, for the rest of the day. Okay, just finished my improvised milking. And look at all that poo-poo water and pee-pee water. Oh, and the flies are going crazy over there in the manure. There's just so many things. It really is like bringing home a baby and realizing like that you don't have the right stuff set up. So, oh dear. So yes, we're living the dream and all that is required of the dream. So, you know. What you doing?
Why is there a cow there?
It just started to downpour, and here's Erica just hanging out there like a champ. Like we've bitten off more than we can chew, for sure. And or that there's just such a huge learning curve that we just weren't, there's not a lot of room for error. There's a lot of room for error for most other animals, but not with a cow. So when you make a dumb mistake like getting her head unhooked or out of the stanchion or whatever. She wasn't in the stanchion, she was tied up to the front. Anyway, but once you make a stupid error like that, it can have big consequences where normally that kind of thing wouldn't matter which order you unhook somebody, or not that anybody, any of the other animals even require that kind of a thing. So just real life documenting. It's a lot of work. Just been trying to figure out what we're gonna do with all this milk. So look at this. This is a lot of milk. And there's more in the freezer, and there's more upstairs. I just don't even know. What do you do with all this stuff? There's so much
I don't
stuff.
know.
What do we do with all this stuff, Colby?
We drink it, and we make butter and other stuff with it.
That's true.
And we can even make milk.
Yeah, well, we can drink the milk, huh?
And we can make ice cream and cake.
Yeah, like our Tres Leche cake upstairs.
Yeah.
Um,
But didn't have any frosting yet.
yeah, we're gonna get some cream for frosting. We'll get some fresh cream-ish, fresh-ish, yesterday cream. What do you think, guys?
It's delicious. The sponge cake is so good. And guess what?
What?
It's no one's birthday.
Just for fun. Tres Leche cake. This is one of the highlights, being able to have fresh cream that we milked last night. Whipped cream. Super yummy.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Oh, you're so smart. Come on, let's go get your milk.